lot of mess in the parking lot because they had this storm over here. I got stuck finally at the end of winter, like it's already spring, right? And I got stuck over here. Took a while. Had to dig through some ice and snow with this thing over here. So good thing that I hit it. Good thing that I had it still in the car. Okay, so that's my truck. Okay, so the plan now is to take a few days off. Tomorrow I booked an appointment for retorquing of my suspension. I tried TA, the guy says go to Kenworth, and so I called Kenworth. I mean, screw this, like most people just don't know how to do it, you know. So I'm gonna go to the dealer tomorrow morning, and also I send all the documents to the shipper. So now they should tell me when to come and pick up the check. And also one other thing I noticed on this trailer, I think I mentioned this before, but the flashing lights don't want to charge. Like the battery, it's either the battery or the voltage regulator that are corroded. And the trailer is, this August, the trailer will be 2 years old, you know. And I talked to one guy and he suggested just throwing the battery out and just bypassing that voltage regulator, just basically hook it up directly to the, you know, the same line that feeds the lights. Basically that battery, it's only, at first it seems like a good idea, so which means that you can use your lights when you're disconnected from the trailer. But I never leave my trailer loaded on the side of the road, you know. But this, I need the lights to work right now when I'm driving. So maybe I'll leave it like once in 100 years. I'll leave it on the side of the road if I have some kind of a DOT problem, right? But I need the lights to work. And so tomorrow also, after I do this retorquing, I want to go, I know there's a shop over here. You know, it's a simple job, but I'm afraid of electricity. Like, I don't want to touch it, I don't want to work with it, and plus it's, you know, I don't want to screw something up. I want to go to a shop, and it shouldn't take long. Just take out the battery, connect the wires, and make sure that switch, when you flip the switch, everything works, you know, when the battery is full and there's connection from the truck. And so hopefully, so tomorrow is already Thursday. So maybe tomorrow at the end of the day, like Thursday or Friday morning, I'll look on the load board and see if maybe there's I can book something for Monday, but that's when I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave Monday or Tuesday. And also finally I'm signing up for the second load board, for the Canadian load board. So now I will have two. One that lists pretty much only American shippers and freight brokers. And now I'm signing up for the Canadian one, so I will have more loads. Also researching a possibility of getting a Jeep, and it's a very controversial topic. 99% of people have no idea what they're talking about, but turns out there is a Jeep that might fit my gooseneck, you know. So more about this later. The Fontaine dealer is looking into this. I talked to him on the phone. I told him the model number, because that Jeep is specifically designed for my trailer, for 55 ton, not for 60, 65, but specifically for this trailer and this flip box, the small gooseneck extension. So it's a different design of a Jeep. It doesn't have that big, you know, not like the one I borrowed to go to Quebec. No, that's like a humongous 65 ton Jeep, right? But there's a smaller version for a 55 ton trailer, but I'm looking into that. It's pretty expensive, so we'll see if I can get extra loads because of that, then I can even go to Western Canada, you know, because the tandem Jeep, you know, I just leave the flip axle over here, and if I go to Western Canada, I'll be treated as a 7-axle rig, you know. So 7 axles, you can already do some serious loads, you know, like occasionally. I'm not a fan because there's too many empty miles to go to Western Canada and back, but you never know. Sometimes if somebody's willing to pay crazy money, hey, I'll go, right? I don't care. So anyway, that's it. That's the end of the trip. And I mentioned on Facebook, so they made me take escort in New York. Cost me $250 US because of my length, 80 feet. I have no idea why it was 80 and not 7911. Then you don't need an escort, but my permit service company, they know the best. They know best. They said, okay, we put 80. Cool. Hopefully I will work with you in the future, but I have my doubts, you know. And then I came to the bridge, I called them, and they let me through despite that it was 4 o'clock on Saturday. There's a note in there, and actually on my bridge approval it says trucks over 117,000 gross and over these dimensions can only cross between 7 a.m. and 12 noon, you know. And I talked to the crane company and I said I might be delayed over there, and they said call this guy over there, they know us, they should let you through. And so I called him before. I didn't even say who I was hauling the load for. I said this is the deal, these are my dimensions, my weight. And the guy says, okay, you have your pre-approval bridge number? I said, I give him the number. He said, okay, just park over there duty free and somebody will come and get you. And so they had to close the traffic because the, you know, that Peace Bridge, right, construction, very narrow, and I was 10 feet 11 inches wide with that crane, 13.8 tall. And so what they do is they close the traffic on the other side, and I'm rolling like a king in the middle of the bridge, you know, middle of 2 lanes. So it was cool. And then there was a little screw up at the border, like I made a clerical mistake, and because of that they made me park, and I had to, but I was able to fix it probably within half an hour, no big deal. And then I drove to Woodstock, Ontario, to TA because I thought they might do this retorquing yesterday. So that's where I spent the night, at Woodstock. And then in the morning I drove the remaining 100 miles to Sarnia to unload the crane. And this is it. So now I'm back in my yard, looking forward to a couple of well-deserved days off. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.